Hello and welcome to the new Trackify. Here on the welcome screen in Trackify, we will walk you quickly through the three-step setup that is very straightforward and simple to do, and then show you what else you can do and where to go next to get the best and the most out of Trackify. But first, let's look at this top section here, logging in with your Facebook profile. So what does that do? Logging in with your Facebook profile gives you access to the enhanced features of Trackify. It protects your Facebook account. It lets you access your Facebook assets through Trackify and manage everything from here. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's log in with Facebook with my profile here. All right, so here we're back. Now we're logged in. We're still on the welcome page. And we can now select an ad account. The ad account that you select here lets you select the pixel, right? So any pixel that is available from the selected ad account is now available here. You can select it and then add the pixel and it will get added. And then this step 1 will show as green and it's done. And step 2 pops open. Step 2 is what we call lovingly our Trackify Ninja script. And this goes into the checkout settings page in Shopify. So it's very simple to do this. You just click on copy and then click on checkout settings and it'll take you over to your checkout settings. So we're now in settings in the Shopify settings and we're in the checkouts section of the settings menu in Shopify. And you simply scroll down here until you see the field that says additional scripts. You click into that and you click Control V to paste the script that we just copied, and you just hit save. If you have already existing scripts in here, simply just copy this short Trackify script at the beginning of the other scripts that may already be in there, and then just click save. Okay, now we can close this. And this is part 1 of step 2. Let's make sure that we remove any other tracking script that may be in your Trackify settings. And in order to do that, we're going to click on this button here to remove the Shopify pixel on this page. And just recently, Shopify has made an update to this particular page. Here, where you used to have just simply a field to paste in a Facebook pixel ID, you now have a complicated setup where you can set up your Facebook pixel. Now, if you haven't done that already, don't worry about it. You don't need to actually do it. If you have done it already, you will see this Facebook icon here on the left side. So if you currently have set up this Facebook integration through Shopify, you have to click in here and disable the pixel tracking through Shopify. Otherwise, Trackify and Shopify will conflict with each other and step on each other's toes, and it won't work properly. So I'm going to show you now how to disable the Facebook pixel in the Facebook setup here. And Trackify will simply just take over the functionality of the Facebook pixel integration that is embedded here. So in order to disable that inside the Facebook settings, you go into Facebook settings and then you click on marketing settings. And right here, if you see pixel tracking and there is a pixel that is connected, you need to click disconnect and confirm that. And now it's disconnected and you're good to go. For what it's worth, you might as well just delete the entire Facebook app and just get rid of it altogether. That would be the case here in the apps page. You click on apps and you can just delete the Facebook app. But if you don't want to do that, if you want to keep the integration and just disable the pixel, that's fine too. Just go through the steps that I just showed you and you're done here. Now you can close this again and you can click I've done this over here. And now we're ready for step 3. Now step 3 sets up a default catalog in Facebook. And what that does is it connects your Shopify products with a catalog in Facebook. So that's a very simple thing to do if you are the admin of the business manager that you use to store your catalog. So we're simply going to name the catalog here something, and then we're going to select a business manager. And inside the business manager here, we're going to select a pixel. Now that pixel should be normally the same pixel that you set up in step 1. And then here in the 4th field here, you simply want to think of a general category that you're selling your products under. Okay, so let's say you're selling shirts or t-shirts or something like that. You just simply type shirts and then you get some selections here to choose from. You select shirts and tops. Maybe you're selling coffee mugs. You type in mugs and you select tableware, drinkware mugs. Or maybe you're selling, let's just say, kitchen utilities. And you just simply type kitchen, and that gives you a narrowed down selection here where you can select something that works for you. Okay, kitchen and dining, home and garden. Okay, maybe this is generic enough. If you have something really generic, you can also just maybe go for apparel and accessories, and that also has a category that is very broad. We can just simply select that, and it'll be good for you. So this field is not used for Google marketing or Google Ads. It's just simply a category that Facebook wants you to include in your Facebook catalog. They want you to have a field there for a Google category, and this is what that does. Okay, now you just simply hit Save and Build Catalog, and you're done with all 3 steps. Now, next, there are some really cool getting started frequently asked questions here that will help you overcome certain obstacles that people typically run into. For example, why can't I see my ad accounts? If you don't see anything here in the drop down like I showed you just now, just click open this question here and you'll see the answer here and follow the instructions there. Why can't I create a catalog, and so forth. So these are actually organized by kind of frequency of how we sometimes get them in our in-app chat. And by the way, speaking of in-app chat, in your window you should see here at the bottom right a green bubble, and when you click on that you can open the in-app chat, and we're here to help you. We'll help you out with any setup questions or any other questions that you may have. So just simply ask your question here. Now, the next thing you want to do is probably head over to the Pixel Engine page and look around here. If you want to add another pixel as a backup, you simply go up here and you add another pixel. I'll hand it over to the video that you can access through this tutor head icon. Almost every page in Trackify has a tutor head icon here on the right side, and there's a specific video for the page that you're on. So here you can learn the next step about how to add more pixels to your Shopify store in Trackify.